Están marchando en el downtown de la ciudad de Springfield, Massachusetts. Señores, Ávila y Miel Show activo. Me acaban de llamar que están marchando. Oigan bien, están marchando en el downtown de la ciudad de Springfield, Massachusetts. Están marchando una marcha pro inmigrantes. Si todavía no te has suscrito, te invito por favor para que te suscribas a nuestro canal. En breve, vamos a ver si es verdad que llegó la marcha. Vamos a ver qué es lo que es. Somos el canal de los dominicanos en los Estados Unidos. Actívate, suscríbete, activa la campanita. Somos Ávila y Miel Show.
This is what democracy looks like.
Thank you so much, Matt. And thank you to our educators for fighting for our kids in and out of the classroom.
Señores, se me está saliendo la lengua. Se me está saliendo la lengua. Springfield se une. Springfield se une a la marcha, señores. Miren, está marchando la gente. La gente está marchando contra las medidas de Donald Trump. Y yo venía corriendo. Se me está saliendo la lengua. Ay, mi madre. Se me está saliendo la lengua. Miren eso, señores. Ay, Ávila y Miel Show, el único medio, señores, desde la ciudad de Springfield, Massachusetts. Miren, miren. Ay, mi madre. Me estoy ahogando. Venía corriendo. Se me adelantaron. Ay, mi madre. Ay, 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 ay. Miren, miren, miren. La ciudad de Springfield, Massachusetts. Ay, mi madre, cuánta gente. Miren, 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 miren. Esto está full de gente, está marchando hacia el City Hall de la ciudad de Springfield, Massachusetts, activo. Ay, me estoy ahogando. Perdón, disculpen, pero hace rato que esto arrancó. Mire la cantidad de personas, señores, que están concentradas, que están caminando, que están marchando hacia el City Hall de la ciudad de Springfield, Massachusetts, contra las medidas migratorias que tiene el presidente Donald Trump. Yeah. Oh my God. Disculpe, señores, que me estoy ahogando. Pero ahí ustedes pueden ver la gran concentración de personas que están Ávila y Miel Show, señores. Si todavía no te has suscrito, por favor, suscríbete. Activa la campanita. Ahí viene el grupo cruzando, parte de ellos. Seguimos cubriendo parte. Mira la gran concentración, señores, que hay de personas protestando contra la inmigración del presidente Donald Trump. Mira lo que dice ahí. Fuck Trump. No. gran concentración de personas, señores. Aquí protestando contra las medidas de Donald Trump.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Aquí estamos con el presidente del Centro Dominicano. ¿Dónde es Sayán? ¿Cuál es la cosa, Sayán? Dígame. Estamos aquí representando a los dominicanos, haciendo un stop a la política de Trump. Aquí todo lo que viene son inmigrantes. Aquí los únicos que no son inmigrantes son los americanos nativos de aquí, los aborígenes, los indios. Pero estamos aquí apoyando y en contra de los abusos que está cometiendo esta administración. ¿Qué mensaje ustedes tienen para la comunidad hispana? Hacer lo mismo que están haciendo los americanos de aquí. Nosotros tenemos que también como hispanos aquí a marchar, a respaldar en contra de esa política de Trump. Muchas gracias.
Education. Just getting a door, but it's a little more effective. All right. Okay. Oh, hello everyone. Thank you guys for coming this far. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about how important education is. Woo! Education is the backbone of strong, vibrant communities.
That's right.
Our teachers, educators, and support staff are the ones holding it up every day. This May Day, we march to demand that those who shape our future have what they need to thrive. Fair pay, safe classrooms, and support for their well-being both on the job and at home. When we stand up for our educators, we stand up for every child, every family, and the future we all share. All right. Okay, and now I'd like to introduce Declan. Declan is a proud educator of multilingual learners at Springfield Central High School and a rank and file member of the Springfield Education Association. Yeah, okay. You know how to, you just hold the trigger down when you're talking. Yep.
I'm speaking today as a representative of the Springfield Education Association. But foremost as your fellow worker. Springfield teachers have been negotiating a new contract for over a year. Amongst the myriad working conditions we have been fighting for, we have three significant demands that we have yet to hear a reasonable response from the district on. Ooh. That ain't right. That's not right. Competitive cost of living adjustments that catch up with inflation and meet where other districts in the area are at. A return to 15 sick days that we negotiated out years ago. And which every municipally controlled district in the area also has. And finally, a just amount of paid family and medical leave. Both union and we want to recruit and retain good teachers in Springfield. But only our demands will make that narrative a reality. We are being unreasonable with these demands. It is cynical and will only make teachers angrier and more steadfast in what we believe in. Springfield teachers, I've got it out of here. Springfield teachers have been fighting for what seems like a long time, but it is a blip in the timeline of the tradition of American labor struggle. Springfield teachers are here today, not just for our struggle, but in solidarity with the struggle of all workers in Springfield, because we recognize our common destiny. We fight together or we all lose. I hope everyone here today is representing someone who cannot be here today. Those who are working right now on the second shift. Those who don't have a union or fear retaliation for union activity. And for those who are simply too worn down from carrying the yoke of profit for our bosses. We face what seems like an unprecedented political situation, both locally and globally. But at the core of the crises we all face, that the crises workers have always faced, is theft. Theft of livelihoods, low wages but high rents. Theft of enfranchisement, theft of human rights, theft of a future. What are your conclusions about who the thieves are? But I will tell you that it's not the people standing next to you, nor the people that you work with, nor your neighbors. Luckily for us, the workers' playbook for responding to such theft runs very deep. The thieves are legally sanctioned to steal from you, but they are not morally sanctioned. And the one thing they need most from you is something that only you can control. That's your labor. On Mayday, we honor examples of workers taking exactly this action, taking control. There's a whole Ian caucus in the labor movement. Can everybody hear me in the back there? Alright. Hey everybody, my name's Ian. I am a proud member of the ECF Education Association and a member of the River Valley Democratic Service of America. I just want to talk a little bit about anybody here who's got a job, knows the feeling of trying to go up to your boss and make a change. Ask for a raise, a change in working conditions, something you want different. What does that feel like when you have to go up to your boss alone? Yeah, that's scary. It's isolating. How often does that work out? You get the change that you want. Never. Right? The moment you start talking to one of your coworkers, right? You are talking about union and organizing. You are building power that the boss can't ignore. Anybody who has had that experience knows how powerful it is and how it can transform your workplace. So the first level of organizing I want to talk about, and most important on May Day today, Labor Day, is talking to your coworkers and organizing with them to make the changes you want to see. I'm an organizer with the Emergency Workplace Organizing Committee, and if you've listened to any of the amazing union speakers today, and you don't have a union yourself, and you say, that's what I want, that's the kind of power, that's the change I want to see, reach out. You can have a union in your workplace too. We are organizing them all across the valley with the Emergency Workplace Organizing Committee. There was just a victory at Smith College. The ESA is also organizing in our workplaces across the country. And we are organizing now a labor for an arms embargo. Right? For the first time in this country in a long time, we have more people in support of the ceasefire and an arms embargo in Israel-Palestine. Worker power is the way to win. We have popular support, right? But our politicians aren't listening. They will only listen when workers take action. And they're standing with our brothers and sisters across the world in that struggle and many more. We can truly win a world that workers deserve
So I'm so happy to be out here with all of you. Solidarity, knowing that everyone's here across Springfield, that people around the world are holding the same kinds of rallies, building worker power around the world. That's the energy, the solidarity we need every day, and we can win the world that workers deserve. Thank you!
All right, thank you so much for being here today. This is an important holiday. We need to continue to celebrate in the spirit of solidarity, workers' rights, and resistance against all systems of oppression and exploitation that impact us on a daily basis. Right now at Holyoke, we're fighting for many of the things you all are fighting for in your own workplaces, in your daily lives. Our struggle is one for recognition, dignity, and fair treatment. We're in the middle of an intense contract fight, like many of our union siblings are dealing with right now. The folks on the other side of the table continue to undermine, ignore, and minimize our very reasonable requests for both material and non-material demands. In fact, the lawyer representing the Holyoke Public Schools has the audacity to say to a room full of educators that this is not personal. Can you imagine? Anyway, our bargaining platform includes things like paid family leave, competitive salaries, safe and healthy schools, and educator autonomy and trust. I want to expand on this last point because it often goes overlooked in discussions of contract fights. We realize material benefits such as salary and paid leave are important. However, we understand in order for us to thrive as educators, as workers, and as human beings, we need the trust and respect of those running our schools and districts. This has been sorely lacking. Many people continue to feel surveilled, controlled, and micromanaged on a near daily basis. As the old labor saying goes with the textile strikes and mines, hearts starve as well as bodies. Give us bread or give us roses. In order for any worker in any field to thrive, we need to be respected as human beings. That's why I say, workers fight all human rights. We are constantly told in Holyoke that the top, that people at the top know best. They get to set the work here, the work day, how we're evaluated. Why would those on the top know our working conditions better than us?
They don't!
Why would they? This type of top-down hierarchical approach never works. What you get, as I'm sure many of you get at your workplaces, is obedience and conformity, not learning and humanity. It always leaves workers feeling like they have not been heard, respected, or treated with dignity. In Holyoke, our schools were taken over by the state of Massachusetts 10 years ago this month. It gets worse. What this has done is that legally we've lost our collective bargaining rights and any burden of local control from democratically elected city officials. All right. No, I'm good. I don't know what I've been told.
The people here are running home!
That's the thing that's clear to me.
The people here have unity!
I don't know what I've been told.
The people here are running home!
I don't know what I've been told.
The people here are running home!
That's one thing that's clear to me.
The people here are running home!
Now, let's go one more time. I don't know what I've been told.
The people here are running home!
There's one thing that's clear to me.
The people here are running home!
Wall Street!
Our street!
Wall Street!
Our street!
Wall Street!
Our street!
When we fight, we win!
We fight, we win!
When we fight, we win!
We fight, we win!
So thank you, Declan, so much for sharing that. Next, we're going to hear from Max Page, the president of the Massachusetts Teacher Association, a diverse union of 117,000 education workers from pre-kindergarten.
I'm right here.
Thank you! Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry!
Pre-kindergarten through public higher education. The MTA has over the past decade remade itself as a member-driven union committed to winning at the local level and state level, the schools, the colleges, the Commonwealth of Missouri.
Good afternoon! Happy May Day! Here, I'd like to be with all of you in this fight. So let me ask a quick question for the moment. Give a shout if you are an educator. you went to school. Now you know why public education is the foundation of democracy. Which is exactly why Trump, Musk, and the billionaires are going after it. Because if they turn us into propaganda machines, if they kill the place where we learn how to be citizens, where we learn truthful history, then they will have succeeded in winning the authoritarian nation that they want. It is what every fascist and authoritarian government has done. They are just reading out of the playbook. So that's why we must defend at all costs public education, pre-K through higher ed. For 180 years, we are having our annual meeting, our 180th annual meeting, right here in Springfield at the Mass Mutual Center, starting tomorrow morning. I look across at all the incredible signs here. We are fighting back, of course. We're fighting back against the billionaire agenda. We're fighting back against kidnapping and deporting our neighbors. Climate change. We're fighting back in the stealing of the labor of workers. What we must do? Well, we have got to not just fight back, but also fight forward. Towards the world we want to live in. This moment, as terrible as it is, authoritarianism and fascism on the rise, is also the moment where we remember exactly what the world is that we want to build. And it's the people here that will build it together, the workers of this entire community, a Commonwealth, a nation, who will build that world where everyone has housing. Where everyone has access to a great public school and free, high-quality public higher education. Where workers all make a living wage. How hard is that to understand? You go to work every day, you deserve a living wage. Okay, thank you all. I'm so glad to be with you. And to top of my brother here, when we fight, we win! When we fight, we win! When we fight, we win! Thank you. Okay, the chant is going to be, Springfield is a union city.
Springfield is a union city.
The way you treat us is a pity.
The way you treat us is a pity.
Springfield is a union city.
Springfield is a union city.
The way you treat us is a pity.
The way you treat us is a pity.
Whole street.
Our street.
Whole street.
Our street.
Whole street.
Our streets.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy.
Bueno, señores, aquí vamos a decirles que en el día de hoy una gran protesta en contra de las políticas de Donald Trump. Esta gente están reclamando beneficios educativos para los profesores, contra la inmigración. Es una serie de demandas que ellos están haciendo en el día de hoy. Así es que nosotros siempre estamos pendientes en las noticias de nuestra ciudad de Springfield, Massachusetts. Recuerden que nosotros somos el canal de los dominicanos en los Estados Unidos. Somos Sábila y Miel Show.